Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk. In the last episode we were sending our scouts to Winterhome, but as we was doing that, a person from Winterhome actually came and found us. He told us that Winterhome has actually been abandoned. He was the last survivor and that we should give up all hope, which our people did. There are now people that want to go back to London as they feel this was a mistake. But we will, it's now our job to change their belief on that. We got a new law, a new section on the law, which is faith, and we unlocked the House of Prayer, which we haven't put down yet, but we will do this episode. We currently have a coal problem. We're burning more coal than what we are putting in. So we'll have to fix that in this episode. So for now, I mean, even if it means we have to go down to level 1, you know, places are chilly, but it means at the same time we're getting our coal. We've got some research. We need to do level 2 really, as we've pretty much got all the ones here. I don't see any point getting the charcoal kindling. Charcoal kindling turns the wood into charcoal to make more coal, but I don't really get that building. Just make sure everything's all right up here. I think if our buildings were in the overtime, which we can't do yet because we gave our people some time off, then our coal demand would be fine. But at the moment we can't do that. So for now, we do have some people, but we have to build 2 of these, so we'll do this first. So we need to put these near our homes, and they do take up a little bit of space. Is this out of wood yet? It's not yet, but it is nearly. I think what we'll do is we'll take our people out here. We'll dismantle it. We'll dismantle this as well. We'll reposition it. Get rid of that road. There's some wood up here still, so we'll actually re-put it back up here. Yeah, we'll put it there because then we haven't got to build a road. We do have to put a steam hub down now because it's not being heated. Let's go back on here. So I would have liked to have put it around here because it would get those houses at the back, but it doesn't seem like we are going to be able to do that. I will put one there because that should be fine. I'll probably have to just put this here because there's nothing we can really do. Well, I could put it here. Yeah, I could put it here next to this. Then we will have to build another steam hub. So how much do we need for level 3? Tier 3, 75 wood. So we'll have to wait for this to be built. So we'll speed things up.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
So this is now finished and we can now use this ability. So we can do this to increase our hope slightly. So it just makes people believe a little bit more. I'm going to put down another gathering post. Yeah, here. Because we do have to build 4 anyway. So I'm going to put one there. I'll see if that's enough to leave on level 2. This is now finished now, so we'll put the workers that we did in there. I was just waiting for things to happen because, you know, it is a waiting game. Not much you can really do while you're waiting for stuff. So we've got another one over here, so that will help with the hope even more. It's not work time at the moment, so I won't check this just yet. So we now reached that city of Winterhome. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of the devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, so yeah, you can see it's exploded. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots and descents into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventful starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope. So they were running out of food. They actually ended up eating people that had died. The generator blew up, so they probably left it. They had to leave it on override for whatever reason, but they didn't look after it, so it ended up blowing up. So and that was the end of Winterhome. So we got 2 steamwork cores from that. This has become an outpost for wood, but I won't use it. We're going to send them over here now, and I'm going to fast forward it to the work hour. Let's see what it says. People will join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. So you can see down here now that it has increased to 27 now, so now we've got to convince even more people to stay with us. The tendency of people wanting to join has decreased by a little bit because we have put down the House of Prayers. So it's just a case of waiting, really. Trying to get their hope back up. So let's put this back up to level 2. So yeah, we're not quite there yet. So we'll have to leave some places chilly. As long as the homes are somewhat livable, it's fine. You know, chilly is okay to have. But what you really want is livable. So we'll have to just keep working on our coal production. We've got enough wood now to go to the next tier, so we're going to unlock that. And I'll fast forward as well because there's nothing we can really do, really. We are just waiting. We get another law soon. Let's see what's going on here. So we're at the snow cliff. A hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Let's just have a look. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an American captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. So we found some more places to visit. We found another steamwork core here, so that's good. Some more food and a little bit of wood. So we've got 2 more places to look here. We'll go to the Shrouded Cave. And we'll head back to our sea. So we've got some woodwork in here. Hopefully this will clear up some of this wood. I can then put some more depots down. So again, we're just going to fast forward really until let's just check our food quickly. We are losing food still. But hopefully we'll find some more survivors. So we're on tier 2 now, so let's see what we can get in tier 2. We'll get this energy efficiency generator efficiency upgrade. Sorry, so this will decrease the amount of coal that needs to be that will be used by 10%. So we'll get that, and then we'll go up to level 2 again. And we'll see if that's enough. We've got quite a long period up here, so there's no sign of it getting colder or warmer anytime soon. So we've got quite a lot of time to prepare for in case it does go down.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
You can see everyone moving around. The rebirth of faith. So people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really need a proper place of worship. I'm glad to hear that. So we can't use this ability yet. The ability is kind of like global. So if I was to do it here or here, it will do it on all of them. So let's just keep fast forward. We've now got another step. So we can even get evening prayers. We shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies but also our souls. So the House of Prayer will have another ability, which is an evening prayer. Each use raises hope and a small chance of convincing some of the Londoners to stay. We can also go down this route and get shrines. Praying at shrines will help, will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. So we get a new building called a shrine. The shrines act like the steam hubs. They can be placed on the streets. It does help raise the hope of people, and it also increases the efficiency of nearby workplaces. So I'm going to get this as well. So you can see the buildings it affects, it highlights them for you. So I'm going to put them near our production buildings here. And you're going to want to get as many in here as possible. So I'm going to put that one there. Nothing up here, is there? No. Looks like I can get away with putting this one here. So what I'm hoping that will do is that will increase the efficiency of the gathering posts as well as the coal thumpers, and we might be able to push above our coal consumption. We'll also wait for the reduction in coal being used as well. So let's just fast forward some more. So we built the shrine, so that also helped with our hope because we kept the promise. We can almost put our extended shift back on. Some people are starting to get sick now because it's, you know, it is chilly, but it is a low risk. But because there's so many of them, it does kind of add up. So I'm going to boost our buildings. Did I manage to get that one included? I didn't even include that one either. I'll build one there. It's not like it's using anything. So I'm starting to get quite a bit of coal now. So our scouts have reached that cave. Turned out it was a children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from a winter home. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. So let's have a look. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. So they managed to evacuate the kids. They found, I guess they found this cave, and they told them just to stay here and just wait really. So we're going to escort them home. So we've got 34 kids coming back. We filmed the children into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walked quietly and resolutely, like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for the adventure. So our scouts are coming back. We've got quite a few steamwork cores and resources coming in. So we actually need some wood. What I want to do is
Work time. Get moving.
I want to get the other 3 depots down. I'll probably build them on the other side. Most of the trees are gone over here. Build one now. So still, yeah, still a lot of trees there. So I'll build it over here. Also, I haven't finished this path either. So what's the coal consumption looking like? I'll wait for the upgrade and then I'll put it up to level 2. So we've got it now. Oh, let's have a look at this then first. So, people have started to leave personal charms, beads and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. So I'm glad to hear that. So we made people rest, so that's also increased our hope. But now that their resting is done, we are going to make them work. So we've got to go back to all of our buildings. Got to put them all on to the overshift. We will make discontent go up by a little bit, but it's fine. Put these on. These on. Doing all the wood. I think that's all of them. Can't do it on these. I've done it on those. All of our coal buildings. Just double check our coal buildings. Right. So let's just see if that is enough. So we'll put it on level 2. So yeah, it's just about. Well, I'll say just about, but it is actually fine. More than enough. So, our coal income is now fixed. We're gonna... Looks like we actually are making more... Oh yes, that's because we put these back on overtime. So our food is also now fine. Got another law here. I'm going to move on to evening prayers. So, as you can see, we now have another ability here. We'll activate both of those. You can see that did a big chunk to our hope. So we are getting our people believing in us once again. What shall we go for now? Our coal is actually fine at the moment. I think what we'll go for is the increased scout speed. So yeah, we'll get that. This has been built, so we'll make this wood. We can actually build some more. So I'll have this come along to here and here. We can go back and fill in the gap. I won't make it connect to this because we will get rid of this at some point. So now if we look at the Londoners objective down here, there's no people that are willing to join them now because we've got our hope back up. It's no longer flashing. So the higher we get this up, it'll make more people leave the Londoners. Our coal supply is now quite high as we've now fixed it, because we've got these working over time. That's also sorted out our food, so that's good. Got these working as well, anyway. Yeah. So we'll fast forward. So I'm going to make this one steel, make this one raw food. So that should cover us quite a bit now. We've still got some people getting sick, so we'll boost our medical posts. Everything should be fine now though. Ah, we are forgetting about this down here. So we will extend this road, this street a bit more, because we will get an outpost. And I'll put this here. Looks like one of our houses here is not being heated, is that right? It is. So let's fix that as well. Oops, my bad. So we'll make the finish off the street. So that'll be why people are getting sick. So you do need to be careful, you need to keep an eye out for things like that. Let's just see where I need to put this steam hub. So we are going to build one of these wood wall drills. That's it, wall drills. So I will build a street coming out like this. That will then allow me to put a steam hub down. I'll do it. No, I will do it just there. So let's see what's going on. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to hope for the future. So, thanks to us increasing the hope, yeah, people are now no longer considering going with the London people. They now think they're crazy. You know, why would you risk it? So we should have these all heated now. So yeah, that should stop people from getting sick. Our scout's gonna come back soon. Just make sure, yep, they're fine. So our scouts are now faster. Speaking of scouts, just come home to look at all this lovely resources they've just brought back in. So we're going to send them out again. We're going to make them go up here. Get this bit up there. So we now need to build 3 homes. We've got lots of space to do them. So it's probably wise to do it, say, around here. Because it's near the church, near the arena. We're gonna get the. Oh, we've got the wall drills, so that's good. What shall we get? I think we'll get an infirmary. So an infirmary is like a giant hospital. The infirmary is one of the buildings that can cure the gravely ill. It does cost a steamwork core, but it's definitely worth getting. So we will get this, because at the moment we do have a healing situation, a healing problem going on. So yeah, we've got a bunch of kids now. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to build another hothouse and another cookhouse as well. And we're going to put them to work. And let's see if we can get that in there. No, we can't get it in there. Guess we'll build it right next to it. Again, we'll put them on overtime. If you are persuaded, a member of the Londoners is talking to the crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London. But this vision of doom rings false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in our city. So we got someone saying, you know, join me. Come on, like staying here is crazy. But because our people have regained their hope, they're looking at him saying, no, like, there's no point. Like, you're gonna die if you go out there. So we can either let him speak, which will increase the amount of people that will join in London. We can ask the Selric to reassure the people, which it will still make people join the London exhibition, but only slightly. Or if we did have the Faith Keepers, we could just completely disperse the crowd. But for now, it's okay just to let 5 join. So our coal is maxed out now. So I'm glad that we got our coal situation sorted out. We are going to drop 2 levels in 3 days. So we do probably need to start thinking about maybe heating the place. Getting some more insulation upgrades. So like healthcare, hothouse insulation, cookhouse insulation, you know, they'll be worth getting. We've got 5 engineers still, so I think this is a good time to build some more workshops. So I'm going to put one there. Something else going on. United by faith. So we are holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. Glad to hear it. So yeah, people are regaining their hope. Our infirmary is finished, but however we haven't got anyone to run it now because I'm going to be putting them into there. So for now, heating's fine. We will get some of these installation upgrades. Get them working. No one's building because we've only got 5 engineers. No, well now they will be because everyone's finished work now. So we also put them in there. So that will decrease the time it takes to do the research. This is finished and so is this. So we'll put the children in there. So our food income should be, yep, as you can see, quite high. So something else going on. So writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. So we can send a Serric to reassure him. I hope we'll go down slightly, but that's completely fine. We do have a new building. Yes, the infirmary. How's our wood situation? So I am going to build the wall drills. I can't do this one yet because that's there, but we will build this one. It's just so we're ready. For when the other wood runs out. And this isn't heated. Well, I can actually I'll put one here actually, because then we can build in this section. We can build in this whole area then. We're also going to have to put shrines down because that boosts the efficiency. I don't want to do it on the sawmills because they're going to be gone. Other than that, it looks like everything's alright. Don't worry, we'll survive. So it looks like we're going to go down to -60 in a couple of days, but it's only for a few days, and it'll go back up to -40 again. So it might be the case we'll do the override during that time. So we're going to get the Faith Keepers, because in that last scenario we could have used them. So we will get this. So the Faith Keepers help keep the faith, as pretty obvious really. We do have to build a new building, and they have an ability which helps reduce content.
A new law has passed.
So you can put it anywhere. I'll put it over here. Doesn't have to be near anything. We probably do need people for it, but we don't have enough at the moment. So let's see what our scout found. A snow cliff containing the burrow of a scientist who fled the oppressive leader of Winterheim. We could read it. Looks like we've secured some resources from that as well. So now we're going to move on to the fresh waters. Oh no, we was already here, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry, it was already there. So we're moving on to here now, the freshwater springs. So we're going to fast forward. So we'll keep getting the installations, because it is going to get cold soon. And this, so there you go, 100,000 wood from a wall drill. Obviously, no one's in there, because we're going to wait for one of these to finish. Probably be this one here first. You know what, to be honest, I'm just going to do it now. They can dismantle that now. I'll whack them in here. Our scouts have arrived at that place, so we found some more people, so that's excellent. So it says here, several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Oh, that's nice. I probably would rather stay there. Patches of hardy lichens, is that right? Hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout, so let's explore. Degenerated but alive. Near the freshwater springs we meet some refugees from Winterheim. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city, and probably the hot springs. Ask what kept them from starving. They look away, then mumble something about eating I can't say this word. Lynchings? So I'm guessing maybe they just ate each other, because they were doing that in the city. So we're going to escort these people back. We've got some more children by the looks of it, and 22 workers, so that's going to help us out quite a lot. It'll be a day for them to come back, and there's something else there as well, so we'll have to scout out. We're going to get another scout, because we can't keep up with the scouting now. Let's keep getting these upgrades. So yeah, we're getting these quite quick now. 6 hours, that one was. That's what it is now. Where normally it would have been 9 hours. So does make a difference. They're going to dismantle that building and still build this. We haven't got anyone, so they'll do it when it's no longer work time, so they'll start doing it now. There you go, it's all gone. So yeah, we do need people in here, but we can't do that just yet. So we'll have to wait for those survivors to come. Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. So we'll send the Selric again to reassure the people. Something else going on here. So even though we haven't got anyone, we can actually apparently send someone out. A priest was assaulted whilst trying to reassure people distributed by the Londoners' slogans. disturbed by the London slogans. We should do something to protect our people. So we can ask the faith keepers to secure the streets. They'll make our hope rise. Ask them to strike back, but this will make discontent fall. We want our hope to rise, not to affect anything else. And this will do. We will pray for him and his society. We'll do this one here. We'll send the faith keepers, even though we haven't got any. So we've done that research. Get the cookhouse one now. And the cold is about to hit us. Not yet, but soon. Long hours of toil. So our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they've become restless. So they're asking for more time off again. I'm not going to do this, so I am going to make. I'm not going to address this. Discontent can go up. So let's check this. So we don't need to increase our food at the moment. Our coal is also fine. We could do with large depots. We'll get the couplers because I feel like we will be putting our generator into override mode and the extra heat will be great. So the Londoners are now preying on discontent. A few of our persuaded member of the London is talking to the crowd. He's trying to scare as many people possible into joining us as London, but his visions do rise for the false seers who are content with the situation. We'll just let some more join. I don't want people to get hurt just because of it. We should have some of our survivors back soon. So here they are, that's good. So we can now put some people in here. We've now got the faith keepers, so we can now activate their ability when one of them gets there. We've got another law here. So we'll do the temple. We will build a magnificent testament to the devotion of our people. We will kindle hope in the hearts of the faithful and sway the doubtful. So we'll have a new building, the temple. It will raise hope. Londoners may occasionally mend their ways. Discontent will occasionally fall. And we can also do another ability which will help raise hope. And it will help out those that do feel discontented. So yeah, we'll get that. It's another building you don't have to build anywhere near anything, but I'll build it near this lot just to keep it all grouped together. Our scouts are waiting, so we're going to not there. We're going to send them back to the springs. We've got enough people to build some more scouts, so we are going to do that, and we're going to send them over here to the American camp. But we'll go here first. We do need to build some more homes. We need to build at least 3. No, not tents, please. I'll start building there. Because we've got some more people, we can free up some of our engineers. So there's 6 in here at the moment. So I'm going to take them out, put some workers back in. This will allow us to build another workshop, which I'm going to put right here. And these are our faith keepers. So these will help us out with making sure our hope stays up, and also stop people that want know, stop us. So I feel like we've done a lot. We've got the faith keepers. We've built some church, got some more faith buildings. Covered the area and shrines to help increase our production. Sorted out our coal. We are about to go down by a few more temperatures. And our food, still fine because we saved those kids from the cave. So, you know, hopefully in the next episode we can get this number down to 0. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like. Let me know in the comments if I can improve on anything. And thanks for coming and have a great day.